Hello, my friend, wherever you are. I'm sending you love, the power of positivity, and vitamin D, baby, from up there. But today is overcasting, so my friend, welcome to the Zillionaires Club. And we are officially in Carolina Landing, which is south in South Carolina. So we were up in North Carolina. But anyways, my friend, today I want to talk about the Zillionaires Club and when it will be launched. But before we get into the launch date of the event, I want to straighten something out. So recently I saw a video of on Valutainment, and Patrick were talking about there are some people, if you look at the way that if who were the two people that he mentioned, I'm trying to remember, because the two people that he mentioned, he was like, if you go back in any time and you look up that person, they definitely stay in shape, and they keep staying in shape to today. So when we look at certain people, like sometimes people are fit, sometimes people are not, they're out of shape, and too sexy for my body, too sexy for my body, too sexy for my body. And it tells about a personality of a person. So for example, if you notice, like back in December of 2020, before we jump into 2021, and then somewhere in between somewhere in between August, I tend to be out of shape. And I noticed, like, because I remember right before I took the trip, I was smoking pot. I was, it wasn't like I went back to my like regular routine. It was just like, okay, I'm gonna take a break. But but during the time when I took that break, it was way more than necessary. And I smoked, I ate. The worst part was I ended up eating meat at the time. And if you notice, my friend, if you eat meat and you eat 3 times a day, I don't know how people do it, but most of the time the food, the meat doesn't digest all the way, and then you keep on consuming more meat because it takes longer time for the body to process. So at least for my situation, you can definitely see the weight that I put onto my body. And then during the August, I ate meat for about 2 weeks, but then I was like, okay, I can't do this, and for the last week, thanks God, I haven't had any meat. I have no intention getting meat, but when I traveled to certain states, I ended up like, because I wanted to try out the cannabis. So a lot of the CBD or CBD, which is the actual medicine, if you go to like a dispensary in North Carolina, South Carolina, look it up though. Don't take my word for it, okay? I want you to look it up because you want to stay on the right side of the law. But pretty much I went to get some CBD, and I smoked it, and then I was like, man, like, because if you notice, like, I started having mucus in the last couple of my videos, and it's not because my body is getting sick or anything, because I was vaping the cannabis, and I stayed away from the coffee for a while, and then I went back and I started drinking coffee with the milk. The worst part was it wasn't like, the premix from Starbucks that I got at Walmart, and usually those have like, bad sugar in it. But then I was like, it's so good, I gotta try it. Dumb bitch! Well, I'm still trying to remember the two people that Pat mentioned. If you were to take like go back, and about 10, 20 years and try to find a picture of those people that were out of shape, you probably not gonna find them. The first one is The Rock. If you're able to find The Rock picture from 10, 20 years ago, most likely he's well fit, he's built. And who was the other one? I can't remember the other one, but the whole point of the whole point, my friend, is that if a person is committed to a cause, it will show on their body. Because I feel like, with me, even though I'm definitely improving, like improving in a way where staying away from meat, incremental progress, but I will not have an event, the Gazillionaires Club event, until I'm able to establish my diet and be consistent with it. The whole point is to be consistent. And the reason why diet is so important, because like I said, I've been listening to Sadhguru a lot for the past months, ever since I got the exclusive, with Sadhguru. It's like, you pay for the course and then you get all of the, like, it's pretty much like a documentary of his life and throughout his journey. I highly recommend that you should check it out. But yoga, it's like the body is a mechanic of the universe, and every point, every chakras, and even nadis, right? That's what I learned. Nadis, 72,000 nadis in the body, 7 chakras, but there's like 134. It gets really crazy. But the whole point is, my friend, yoga, it's to understand the internal body, which is similar to Tai Chi, right? Everything, because imagine every time we take a breath, if we focus on the breath, we can imagine where the air is traveling. And if you are, I mean, I'm not there. I can only, if I breathe in, I focus, I can understand how the air, like, the air goes into my body and out of my body. But people that are super alert, they can channel that energy to a specific part of the body, which is really crazy. So, and the reason why I do not want to start the Gazillionaires Club, if I have not established my big mosquitoes, if I have not established, there it is, if I have not established my my diet, then it means that I'm not fully committed yet, or I'm still trying to work my way out. And until I'm able to solve the maze that I'm in, then I can go out and, and start. Well, actually, right now, I'm just trying to connect with people and then constantly working on myself. And what? Yeah, so pretty, I was gonna say something, but I forgot. Con, lay off the crack, bro. But pretty much, like right now, like I am trying to establish a diet, which right now I'm happy with the vegetarian process, where I'm like, okay, I can do this, but then there's some part of me, there's like, you can do better, because as much as, like, when I drink that coffee, I'm like, man, it's really good, I like the sugar, But then the other aspect of it is like, is it healthy? You know, and we know that health is wealth. And the other aspect is that once I established the diet, I have to be consistent with it. I have to be like The Rock. I have to be like, man, who's the other person? But anyway, because, as a leader, as someone that is committed to a cause, as someone that is committed to a company, you see it within them. Because I can say whatever I want to say, but if I haven't established my diet, my exercise, which is like the next step for me is going to be yoga and Tai Chi. I always wanted to do it, but then I was like, what's stopping me? And it, pretty much excuses. But if I really want to take it to the next level, establish my diet, my exercise, and then be consistent. Because, that will be the proof of not just me talking, but you actually see it with my body. I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, then why would I say I am? In the paper, the news, every day I am. Pornhub don't even play my jam. But if I fluctuate, if my weight fluctuates, someday I'm healthy, someday I'm not healthy, it means that I'm all over the map, and you should not follow someone that is all over the map until, they prove to you that they eat specific diet, and they can be consistent year after year after year after year. Then those are the kind of person that you want to do business with, want to connect with, and as of today, yes, I'm still working on myself, but at least I'm able, for the past 2 years, you able to witness my journey, and then there's more to come. But it's just something, that I've learned, and I really want to share it with you. And my friend, wherever you are, if you are committed to, if you, my friend, are going to go all in on a business, on a cause, on something that you like to do, start with your body. Because if I cannot manage the food that I eat, if I cannot be consistent with what I'm saying, and and my body, if little things like that I cannot do, chances are I'm not going to be successful in business. And sometimes it's good to hear from other people like, yo, like a knock on the head, like, yo, you're screwing up. But so where I'm at today, I, even though, every time when I like, smoke a little bit of the pot, every time when I smoke pot, there is this craving for meat. But this time, no, which is really good. But then it took me back to the coffee and, and the condensed milk, which I haven't been drinking for like at least a month or 2 months now. Because I would just go in with the honey and the green tea in the morning. And then, if you notice lately, you start seeing the way that I talk, and the mucus is building up. My body is okay. It's just the sugar and the vape. Ta-da! Have some donut. But anyways, that is my story. That's where I'm at. I figure if I'm gonna, build a personal brand, and I post every part of my journey, I gotta be upfront and be honest with you where I'm at, my health, where I'm going. Because if we're gonna build relationship, my friend, I want you to know every aspect of my life, the progress that I've made, things that, that I look to improve on. And that's how we build relationship over time. It's not like, oh, I wanna be your friend, and then the next day, you don't wanna be my friend. It will take time. So that's why I document my journey. I try to make video every day, but try to keep you posted on where I'm at, what I've learned from other people, what I've learned from other people, and how I've added into my life to improve, to be better. Because the first thing is health. Health is wealth. And in order to be healthy, we have to know what kind of food we eat. We have to be disciplined with the food that we eat, and we have to exercise. Which one is the right for you? I don't know. But for me, when I started learning about chakras, the nadis, and how you're able to certain chakra, or there's only one chakra, Manu per, I don't remember the name, but you can actually move it, which is really interesting to me. But it has to do with the Monkey King, one of my favorite series. Is when I was growing up, and it's just really interesting because I do believe that in Tai Chi they call it Chi, which is the energy, and then in Hindu they have the yoga, and the chakras, and I truly believe all of those we can control it once we master it, and it will take some work, but that's the direction that I'm heading. So my friend, much love wherever you are. Stay focused with your diet, your workout, because that's what I'm doing. I mean, it didn't take overnight, but at least I have a path where I'm going. And I probably mentioned this since the beginning of 2021. 2020, because I started going vegetarian in 2020. I remember right at the beginning of 2020. But anyways, that's what I've learned. I want to share with you. I want to hear, what kind of diet are you consuming to be healthy? What kind of workout are you doing? Everyone has a different kind of workout. For me, I choose yoga and Tai Chi because I really want to understand the inner me. There's our body is a mechanic of the universe, and I feel like if we learn how to control it, then at least we can flow with the current rather than going against the current. So I want to hear, what are you eating? Are you eating meat? Are you vegetarian? Are you, what kind of diet are you on? And why do you choose the diet, the kind of diet that you want to be on? And the other part is, what kind of exercise are you doing? And how long have you been doing it? Are you committed, right? So my friend, make a video, use the hashtag Gazillionaires Club, and I will see you in the next video. Enjoy autumn. Winter is about to be here.